Welcome to the Genfor's Oddities West German Pottery YouTube channel. If you're familiar with the bright colors that are best known on West German pottery, the fat lava glazes, then this would be the Monty Python of West German pottery, now for something completely different. These are called Klinker vases, and they are named because they're made with the clay that is also used to make a type of brick in Germany. It's called a clinker. Once they're fired, they are at least water resistant or waterproof even without glazing. And as you can see, the decoration typically features a matte, more of a staining really than a glaze, and then the decoration is incised back through that into the clay so that the clay itself becomes part of the decoration. It was originally thought that only a handful of companies made clinker pottery and that production was fairly limited, but it turns out at least a dozen, probably quite a few more, made clinker items as either their primary production or at least part of their production. These two represent two of the largest producers, Eiwa, E-I-W-A, and the floor vase is attributed to Sawa, S-A-W-A. The third on that list would be Alfred Krupp, which is often just called Akru, A-K-R-U. But even some of the better known companies such as Daimler and Bryden and Ubelacker did some clinker work. The clinker items, unlike most of the commercial West German pottery, are actually not only hand decorated but hand thrown, which of course is going to limit the production somewhat, but you could still fill several rooms with clinker items and not have any duplicates. So if you want something, let's say, a little more soothing to go along with those bright blues and reds and yellows of West German pottery, try taking a look at the clinker items. Now, making your attributions will be difficult because there is often relatively little information. Company names, almost never. The Eiwa does have the pattern name Oslo, which helps with that one. The Sawa, and it's only an attribution to Sawa, has nothing more than an incised shape number and size. So there is not much to go on. If you take your time, you can often work out at least a likely attribution. But of course, it's always best to collect not the name, but the item itself. Enjoy the aesthetics. So, you might go out looking for some clinker pottery on the internet. You're certainly not going to find very much of it in the US at this point. But enjoy the hunt, and hopefully enjoy the finds. And you can find a lot more about clinker pottery on the Genfor's Oddities website, which is linked in the description below this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again later.